Still testing with the Easy at Home and the one. I sent an email just now to Dr. O. Hi, thanks for clicking on Simply Tanika. I am Tanika. If you are new here, welcome. Hit that subscribe button. Let's hang out a while. If you are returning, welcome back. What's up, fertility fam? We gotta do what? Let's get those babies, ladies. Drops fall and the beauty of it all. What's up, fertility fam? How are you? All right, we are back with another video. It's ovulation testing time. I am on cycle day, oh my god, 13, right? Yeah, I'm on cycle day 13. I said this all to myself before I started the video. Anyway, cycle day 13. I've been testing since cycle day 8, even though cycle day 8 was the day of my cancellation. Let's do this. And I had taken Cetrotide that morning, so wasn't expecting it to have a rise, but I wanted to get a baseline. Okay, that's one. That is the Wanfo, and then I'm going to do an Easy at Home as well. According to Fertility Friend, I'm meant to ovulate tomorrow, and according to Kandara, they're saying Tuesday, so we'll see. There we go. One of you ladies asked if I am ovulating on my own, why am I doing IVF? So I wanted to talk a little bit about that while we wait for those. Let me just do a time check. 12:13. So it's FMU, but I've been off doing other things. Talking on the phone to Butterfly Poet on YouTube, and Chipmunk Chronicles on Instagram, which a lot of you guys I reposted. She's giving away free meds. So if you, hopefully you're following me on Instagram and you saw that. She's giving away free IVF meds. She's about to do her transfer. So sending baby dust to her and hoping, you know, whoever needs free meds reaches out to her and gets them. She will ask you to cover the cost of shipping, but other than that, the meds are totally free. So, woohoo! Anyway, so why am I doing the IVF if I ovulate on my own? I am older. Technically, after 35, IUIs are not recommended. So I already did 6 IUIs, which I said that in the last video. And the thing is, as we get older, the outer part of our egg, which is the zona, I think it's pellucida, the zona P, gets more rigid, gets harder, so it becomes harder to penetrate. So if we take the egg outside of the body and we penetrate the sperm, or we penetrate it with sperm via ICSI, it increases the chance of fertilization, which we know that worked for me last time in IVF1 because we did ICSI and I got a fertilized egg, right? So that is in a nutshell why I'm not doing an IUI or timed intercourse, just to give it more of a chance for fertilization, whatever eggs I get. And to increase the number of eggs, again, because I'm getting older, I'm going, you know, my eggs are diminishing. And if we can get a couple out at a time, that is more than doing IUI, or IVF. So, yeah, that's kind of the reason behind the IVF, among other, but that's the most straightforward answer in relation to your question about if you are ovulating, why might you need IVF? You know, some people don't have tubes and there are other things going on where they've had their fallopian tubes removed. So just because you ovulate, that doesn't automatically exclude you from the option of IVF. So yeah, what else is going on while we wait for this? We've been at 2 minutes. I'm going to give it one more minute. I want to shout out some folks. So shout out to Vernie O, who said she has been following the castor oil pack for reproductive health video that I followed, or that I created, and she was able to reduce her fibroid. She had a subserosol fibroid, hopefully I'm saying that right. she started the massaging, the castor oil massages and packs in February, so February to August. And she said she used to be able to feel it outside, and now she can hardly feel it at all, feel it externally. So yay, I'm glad that that worked out for you. Congrats on taking care of yourself. I'm proud of you. That's awesome. Rainbow Baby Mama is doing her first IV infusion today, IV drip with the vitamins. I'm excited for her. She's going to do them once a week, which is amazing. Yeah, she's going to do hers every week, which now I think I might do mine. I might up mine. I was going to do 3 between now and retrieval, but I might up it. So we'll see. I might do one Monday night. We'll see how that plays out. But once a week makes sense. They were recommending, especially because I talked to Lily G, and she was saying when she did her intralipid, she did it once a week. I don't know why I was thinking like once a month would be good, but obviously the more the merrier, right? Jessix Jones, I'm sending love out to you. 17 DPO, no period in BFN. Hopefully that works out. You're going to see your OBGYN. You made an appointment, so I'm sending you baby dust. It's not over to the red lady saying, so hopefully there's something positive coming at the end of that struggle. Shout out to my old VHS tapes. She's going to the myomectomy savant in her area. So I'm excited for you. I hope all goes well and that you're moving closer to baby. And yes, it's nice to have an answer, right? It's nice to have an answer. So if that was what was causing your delay in your journey to baby and he's the one who can fix it, I'm all for it, sis. Emerald Parker asked why minimal to no makeup and perfume and so forth. So there is, in anything that is scented, there is something called phthalates in it. And it's one of the things, I have it in another video, but basically those are toxic. And there's a requirement, at least in the US, that you have to list the ingredients of your products, except anything that's related to scent. You can just call it phthalates because it is meant to be proprietary. Like that's your secret sauce, your, what is it with Kentucky Fried Chicken? Secret herbs and spices. It's not chicken, but it's the same thing. So it's intellectual property. And so there are rules around IP. So it just says phthalates. Not good for fertility. And I put a link in your response there, and I'll put a link in the description box below in case anyone has questions like that. But usually things like deodorant have a scent, makeup will have a scent. So they're saying like light makeup. All of these things have scents added to them, and it's just not a good environment for the egg. And so when you're doing retrieval, they ask you to keep scents to a minimum, just for the health of the baby, right? All right, so our time is up. Oh, let's see. Let's do there's nothing. Nothing there. Well, it's very faint. That is the Wanfo. Sorry, I said easy. Wanfo, which the last time I got a better response or sooner response on the Easy at Home, but they look to be about the same this time. We're still early. So the Kendara app might be right. It might be closer to Tuesday. I'm going to put both of them there together. So there we go. So I'll continue tracking. I don't know if I'll do it every day because the last time the video ended up so long. I will continue tracking them all, and then maybe we'll do a recap video at the end where I kind of review them all with my pee on a stick taped to a paper. I'm going to put it in the app now that I figured out how in the pre-mom app or pre-mama, whichever one you know. I can change the date and I can change the time, and I can delete. It's just a matter of, it's like a tap and then a slide on the phone that I have. So I'll do that, and then we'll do like a recap once I've got my positive, because that's when I'll call or I'll email Dr. O and say, this is it, we're ready to go. So, all right. And if anything happens before then, I'll definitely let you guys know. I got the CBD oil video coming out, which now it seems like you guys will get that video first. So just based on how these are going. But I will see you later. Anybody else? What's going on with you? BFP, 2-week wait, waiting to test, waiting to ovulate. I support you wherever you are on your journey. Talk to you later. Bye. It's the 18th of August. It's cycle day 14. The line is
Not as dark as the control line, but definitely darker than yesterday.
Hey fam! Alright, so today is cycle day 14, which I think means it's the 18th of August. It is the 18th of August. So I did a morning test and it looked like it was closed. I did an evening test and I'm pretty sure that's it. I have my pre-mom app, so I recorded it in there. I'll show you both of them. So I'm still testing with the Easy at Home and the Wanfo, as you saw earlier. And here's what it looks like on the Wanfo. So it's giving me like 1.2. The way this app works, it's saying, this is saying high. It won't say peak until it's on the other side. So I obviously have to keep testing, but I think this is it. I do want to report all of these I added today. And so this app does let you go in and change. Uh-oh. Now, of course, it doesn't want to cooperate. Oh, there. It lets you go in and change the date and the time that you put it in. And it put it in order itself. I was worried that I would have to like enter it in the right order, but I tested it out, a little QA for the ladies, quality assurance. And so it works. So there, it's giving me a 1.12 for high on here. And then Easy at Home is here. We go. Same thing, I put them all in today. And it's giving me 0.89 for a high. So when I test again in the morning, if it's lower, then it'll mark that as peak. That's how this works. I haven't been consistently temping, so I'm not going to go by elevated temp if I have it. I will temp tomorrow and the day after for sure, because if it happens, like perhaps I don't ovulate until tomorrow, and so it'll be a normal temp tomorrow, or normal-ish, and then a clearly elevated temp on Tuesday, but it's iffy. And with temping, you have to wait 3 days, right? They always tell you wait 3 days after to confirm that's the day of ovulation. So meaning you have to have 3 high temps after your positive or your other fertility signs. And so hopefully this is it. I was thinking it would be closer to cycle day 12 because last cycle was cycle day 12 and I had the fertility meds, but you know, it is what it is. All right, this shout out for this video, even though there'll be one, I'll come back in the morning just to close it out and confirm that today was the peak, but I do want to give my shout outs now while I remember. Q Sweets, she and her partner are pregnant after IVF. Yay! Congratulations. Thank you for still watching even after you conceived. It is a fertility fam on both sides of the journey. So the leading up to and the after, hopefully I'll, be pregnant soon. I'll be doing bump dates and updates and all that fun stuff, but keep me posted on the pregnancy. Congratulations. I'm sending you both sticky baby dust, and yeah. Anybody else? What's going on? Any other BFPs? Let me know down in the comments below. All right, I'll see you ladies tomorrow. Hey fam, it is Monday, the 19th of August. I don't know where the year is going. It sounds crazy to say the 19th of August. It's crazy that it's dark now by 8:30. But I love fall, so I'm not complaining. I love fall. Fall is certainly coming. I'm just trying to enjoy the end of summer. So what do we have going on? I was able to confirm that yesterday was my surge in the PM. So that's the second time I had a PM surge. I took a test today with first morning urine, or FMU as we like to say in this community, and it was lower. Let me find the pre-mom app. So I took a test with both the Wanfo and the Easy at Home. So I'll show you both. Here is the Wanfo. So it's telling me it was 1.12 was the peak, and that was last night. And then today it's 54, so it's saying low. Here is the Easy at Home. It's saying 0.89. And then it's giving me low today. So remember yesterday it said high, which I like that about these. It says high until it goes back down, and then it says, okay, that had to be your peak because that was the highest point. So although all these other ones are low.
Sort of got low, 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 low.
I sent an email just now to Dr. O saying that I detected my peak yesterday. Pretty sure I'm going to go in next Monday for my 7 DPO blood work, so they just want to check my progesterone and confirm ovulation. I have not been temping. I said I was going to, and I didn't. I slept in this morning. It was, it rained yesterday, and I just love the rain. Did I tell you guys I sleep with the Google Rain on? Like I'll be like, hey Google, play the sound of rain. I listen to that all night. Then there was additional like real rain going on. I just did not, I don't think I got out of bed till 9 a.m. So I didn't tempt. Definitely had egg white cervical mucus today. So I think today is the day, but we'll see, right? You have to wait because tomorrow, if there's none, then I know today was ovulation day. If tomorrow I still have cervical mucus, and it's probably tomorrow is ovulation day. So that's what Kendara was predicting, was Tuesday, the 20th for my ovulation, and fertility friend picked yesterday, which was the 18th. So definitely have cervical mucus. So it has, well, I was gonna say it has not happened for sure, but we can't mark today as ovulation until tomorrow if the cervical mucus is gone, right? Does that make sense? I did mark up some things because I'm like, okay, if I ovulate today or tomorrow, that means I'd probably go in on the 26th, which is next Monday, for my blood work. That would put me at about the 3rd of September for day 3, which means Labor Day. The lady in red is going to show up, or the Labor Day weekend. About the 16th of September for egg retrieval, depending on how it grows, and we're claiming that now, how those eggs grow together, because that's what they're going to do when we have retrieval. So I'm estimating somewhere between 12 and 14 days after I start the med. Had my eggs grown this current cycle, I would be doing egg retrieval this week. So now we're doing it, which today is, what do we say? The 19th. So now it's September 16th instead of August 19th, somewhere around there. So keeping the eye on the prize. Something about September.
I'll be gone to September, gone to September.
I'm hopeful for that. I am going to do acupuncture next week. Clara, who I go to, Clara Brown, I'll put her link in the description box below. She said to come in during the priming. So I'm going to come in next week when I start my priming. And then also she wants to see me during follicular phase. She feels like she can help the eggs prepare and help them be encouraged to all grow together. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do a vitamin infusion. I have a visitor coming, one of my TTC sisters. So I'm hanging out with her on Thursday. And then I'll do yoga probably Wednesday and Friday. Next week I'll do an infusion, the week after that, and the week after that. So it will be, because I figure I might as well start with priming. If the Cetrotide is helping the egg quality, I want the vitamins in there too, helping the egg quality. So, and a couple of you guys have gone and gotten your own IVs with vitamins. Let me see. So Cindy, I know you got one. Yes, Nelly. Rainbow Baby Mama 77 went and got hers. She posted her pic on Instagram. Send her baby to us, ladies. I don't know if you watch her channel, but she just had a miscarriage. Ultrasound and no heartbeat, and I cried when I watched it. So she's had 7. She's doing the IV infusions as well to kind of, up her system, help her egg quality. So sending you love and baby dust, sis. My heart is with you, and I hope that you enjoyed the treatment. I hope that you are doing well and taking care of yourself, or as well as you can be under the circumstances. I know it's still really soon, but taking care of yourself and doing whatever it is you need to do to be okay, because I've been there. Shout out to Deidre having her hot girl summer in Hawaii. I am not mad at you, sis. I am not mad at all. Tell Vaughn I said, hey. Jennifer MB loves her CBD oil. I'm glad you like it. I know Yessie was thinking about trying it, and also for her son, for his anxiety. So I am a fan. It takes the edge off. Shout out to Kat, who started CBD this cycle with an early surge. You have a lot going on. So you just started AF. So I'm sending you baby dust for this cycle. I'm glad that the CBD is working out for you. She said she got great cervical mucus, nice and stretchy. And she said she rarely has that kind of CM, and lots of good stuff. I wonder if it's because you're feeling more relaxed, right? So that all helps, like I was saying in the other video, with all of our reproductive organs, because now we don't have that stress hormone cortisol coursing through our veins, or it's lessened, right? And so maybe that just helps. And whatever it is, I'm glad you found something that works for you, Kat, and I'm rooting for you. I think that is it. Shout out to Alicia Arroyo, who commented on today's CBD oil. Thank you for your support. Yes, girl, the haters gonna hate. Rose Ringa, shout out. She commented on today's video too. That's it for the shout outs. All right, ladies. where are you? Are you in your 2-week wait? Did AF just show up? Are you waiting for her to show up? Are you waiting to test? Oh, I know. One more shout out. Roll Tide Net. I follow you on Instagram. I know that you just had an IUI, so I'm sending you loads of baby dust. I am praying for you that this is your cycle. I know you're a little bit frustrated, but I think IUI is done. Baby could have been made. I'm staying positive for you. I am praying for you and believing that this is it. Let's claim it for you now. This is your cycle, sis. Anybody else, let me know where you are. And so the fam and I can cheer you on, send you baby dust, keep you in our prayers. Please keep me in your prayers, guys. I am hoping and praying that this is it, that this is a successful cycle, that I get really high quality eggs, and that my little baby is in this batch. So, please. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Baby does to us all.